and welcome or welcome back to Andromeda Skies Tarot. I have another pick a card reading for you today. This is an energy check-in to tap into the energy surrounding your connection to see what's really going on. We'll also be receiving messages from your person to see what they're currently thinking and feeling. I have 3 cards here for you to choose from. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. Go ahead and focus on these cards for a few moments and choose the one that you are most drawn to. When you're ready, you'll be able to find the timestamp for your reading down below in the description. I'll go ahead and give you a moment. If you need a little bit more time, go ahead and pause the video. We're going to get started. All right, group number 1, this is going to be your reading. And we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. All right, so we have an energy here where someone is really wanting to get something off of their chest, wanting to open up communication. If you look at this energy here, we have one person who is very interested in communicating, and we have this other person who seems to be kind of drifting off. They're not really paying attention, and they're even, a little bit disconnected from this person here. This person really wants to talk to this person, but this person, it seems like they're not even really listening. So sometimes when I get this card in a reading, it can, let me know that there is someone who may be, ignoring the other person. Maybe there's some silent treatment going on, pushing the other person away, or, just not really taking the other person very seriously, okay? So that could be happening in your situation. You may feel like your person is kind of ignoring you, or it could be your person that is feeling ignored by you. We have these 2 little cherubs here, which sometimes give me an energy of interference, where there's someone, a third party or fourth party, where there's outside influences affecting your connection, where there's other people who are kind of sticking their nose where it doesn't belong, and making things more difficult, perhaps influencing your person or maybe even influencing you. All right, and I want you to be very careful with this energy, because if you look here, this cherub, especially this cherub, looks very mischievous, like they don't have the best intentions. So someone could be saying things or doing things, trying to get a rise out of you or your person and trying to influence how you feel about one another, okay? So be careful with that energy. Please clarify this reading for group number 1. What is our person currently thinking and feeling? What is going on in their situation? What does group number 1 need to know? So we have the 2 of Swords, we have the World, the Ace of Wands, we have the Page of Pentacles crossing the reading, the Ace of Cups, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the 9 of Wands, 8 of Swords in the reverse, we have the 2 of Cups in the reverse, and the 10 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So grounding our reading, we have the 2 of Swords, which is an energy of needing to make a choice. We need to make a decision here, but we feel like we don't have all of the answers. Sometimes this energy can feel like we're stuck in limbo and we don't know which direction to go in because we don't really know what's going on. So your person might have you kind of in the lurch where you're not really sure if they're staying or if they're going, or, there's just some confusion here. We're not really sure which direction we need to go in. This card is an energy of needing to use our intuition to seek out the truth and to make a choice and to follow our heart, and to decide which way we should go. So this can represent, an energy where we're kind of stuck for a little bit before we can find out which direction we need to go in. So that could be where you're at right now, where you're not really sure whether you should stay or go. We have the World, and the World is an energy of completion. This can represent something wrapping up, and I'm seeing this in our past positions. If something ended here or, came to completion with the World, this card can also represent distance and travel. So for some of you, you may be in a long distance relationship with this person, and there's distance between you, and that may be an obstacle to overcome. This card is also about goals and achievements, things that we want to accomplish. So I'm seeing some kind of major accomplishment that may be influencing your connection in some way, or someone is trying to accomplish something, and that could even be a little bit of a distraction. Maybe we're trying to get promoted, climb the corporate ladder, trying to achieve these big goals, and it's taking up a lot of time. And that could be, occupying your person's time or your time and making it difficult for the two of you to come together. Or someone could be, in school or something like that. I'm seeing an energy of a possible outside distraction that is occupying someone's time, okay, with the World. We have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is a small token of appreciation. This is someone who is coming forward with an offer for you. It can be in the form of a date, so your person asking you out, saying, hey, would you like to meet up for coffee or lunch, my treat, or it can represent your person sending you some kind of gift or something like that. With the card being in the challenge position, there may be an energy of feeling like this person didn't really do enough. They didn't really put in enough effort. They didn't really show you through actions that they cared about you, and they could have made you feel maybe a little bit neglected. We have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is an energy of taking action. This is motivation, and it's also an energy that oftentimes comes out to represent someone having very strong physical attraction to you. So your person is like, ooh, yes, this person is hot, hot, hot. All right. The wand here is very phallic in nature and can represent someone, specifically male, being excited. All right. So I'm seeing that there's a lot of physical attraction here, and a lot of passion. Okay. There's a lot of chemistry. So with this card being in the heart of our reading, I'm seeing that this person is driven, and they feel like they need to take some kind of action towards you, especially regarding, showing you that they care for you by, acts of kindness, doing you favors, sending you gifts, things like that. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse position, and the Ace of Cups is an energy of a brand new beginning in love. With the card being in the reverse position, there could be a delay here. Maybe we're not ready, maybe we're still occupied with something here, or distance could be holding them back. All right, so I'm seeing some kind of delay in a fresh start with this person. This can represent a second chance or a new beginning with them. Sometimes when this card is in the reverse position, it can feel like someone perhaps lost feelings for the other person. All right, so I am feeling that for some of you, you might start getting tired of waiting for this person, because we have very, very slow energy coming through with the Knight of Pentacles, and you may start to kind of lose hope in them and start to lose feelings a little bit, or at least your person may be very worried that this is happening here. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow and steady energy. This is someone who is moving forward, wanting to show you that they want to plant seeds with you and invest in the future with you. The only thing is that they're very slow and methodical. They're very careful about who and what they invest their time in. In the reverse position, it can represent someone who may be even a bit fearful of long-term commitment, so they're even more careful than, the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So sometimes this energy here can represent things being really, really stagnant and stuck. Okay, so feeling like things are moving way too slow. We have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is an energy of the wounded warrior. When I get this card in a reading, it usually represents someone who's had a very difficult life, and they had to overcome a lot of, difficult situations, maybe heal from difficult relationships. All right, so for some of you, this could be your energy, or it could represent your person's energy, where maybe they've had a lot of really bad experiences in relationships, and it could be the reason why they're so very careful about fully investing in a new commitment. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse position, and I really like to see this card in the reverse because it represents freedom. This is us freeing ourselves from anything that's been holding us back. this is mental entrapment in the upright. So in the reverse, this is us, freeing ourselves from limiting beliefs and, things that, obstacles that have been holding us back from accomplishing our goals, our dreams, in pursuing the things that we want. All right. So if there were any things that were getting in the way, including, a very busy life, maybe we have a lot on our plate, there's a lot of things that are occupying our time and energy, distance, this can represent your person overcoming those obstacles so they can invest more time in you. All right, we have the Two of Cups in the reverse position in our hopes and fears position. So that's where I was getting this energy of your person possibly being afraid that you might start losing interest in them because they're not putting in enough effort, or you may feel like you're being neglected by them. All right. So we have this in the hopes and fears that your person is feeling like you're getting ready to detach from them completely. All right, we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse, and the Ten of Wands is an energy of releasing some kind of heavy burden. So for some of you, there's something that this person may have been trying to accomplish, a lot of responsibilities that this person has on their shoulders, and I'm seeing them release some of those responsibilities, or, maybe delegate them to someone else so that they have more free time for you, or, if distance has been like a huge problem for you and this person, your person may find a way to close the gap here. But I'm seeing a release of a heavy burden, something that has been causing you and this person a lot of problems. And for some of you, it could be a person. All right. If there's a third party interference of some kind in this connection, or maybe a fourth party, where there are friends or there's someone who's interfering in your connection, this can represent your person releasing those people because they are becoming a burden on you and in this connection, and they're causing a lot of problems. Okay. So I am seeing that separation as well. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my own love oracle, my Andromeda Sky Silent Heart love oracle. If you would like one of these for yourself, you can find it in my Etsy store, and I'll have that link down below in the description. I wish I could fix things between us. All right. So this is an energy of your person wanting to put effort into the connection. All right. They want things to be okay between the two of you, and they want to put the needed effort to make that happen. I'm making changes for the better. Yeah, I definitely see that energy, clearing things from their to-do list if they have too many responsibilities and it's making it impossible for them to be, with you or spend time with you. If there are people getting in the way, that sort of thing. I'm seeing this person making necessary changes to, have a healthier relationship with you. And then we have I dream of you. All right, so I feel like your person has been thinking about you quite a bit, and so much so that you are popping into this person's dreams. You're visiting each other in your dreams. I feel like I can be my true self around you. All right, so this person values the fact that they can take off the mask. They don't have to pretend around you. They can be their authentic self around you, and they really value that about your connection. So this person, they don't want to lose you. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my original love oracle, and you can also find this in my Etsy store. I am so sorry. Okay, so there's some regret coming from this person, feeling like they've handled things very poorly. I'm not getting a huge energy of betrayal in this reading, but I am getting that there may be someone kind of messing with your connection. So for some of you, there could have been betrayal. So I'm seeing that your person is, hoping for your forgiveness. And we have destiny is taking us down different paths. Now, some of you may be in a twin flame connection. And twin flames have a destined period of separation where the two of you go down different paths for a period of time to facilitate growth for both of you. It's necessary. All right. So for some of you, this can represent the fact that you are going through a twin flame separation, and it's necessary and it's part of the plan. All right. But this card oftentimes comes out in readings for me to represent some kind of life choice where, like, let's say one person wants kids and the other person doesn't. It can feel like, you know, we're going in different directions because we want different things in life. All right. So for some of you, that can represent that pole where we feel like life in general and our hopes and dreams are kind of coming between us in some way. Maybe someone is going off to college or something like that, where, you know, there's something happening here where this person feels like you're being taken away from them, you know, by life circumstances. We have, there was someone interfering in our connection. Yeah, in our relationship. Yeah, we definitely see that here. Opening up the reading, I was feeling that with these two little mischievous cherubs that are kind of, you know, smirking and laughing. It seems like there's someone with, you know, ill intentions messing with your connection in some way. We have one-sided relationship. Now, with the Page of Pentacles being in the challenge position, it can feel, you know, maybe like we were neglected. Maybe you felt like you were putting in more effort than your person was, or, you know, like they were distracted and they weren't spending enough time with you or something like that, where it felt like really one-sided, where you were doing all of the effort and your person was kind of just, you know, in receive mode. All right. So this is actually recognition that I'm seeing here, where your person feels like they haven't done enough in the connection, that they didn't really show you how much they care about you. And then we have fights, arguments, and conflict. All right, so this is occupying your person's mind at the moment. There's some kind of fight that the two of you had. You know, maybe there was a harsh verbal exchange where your person is, you know, ruminating. They're thinking about this argument, and they could be feeling very sorry about something that they have said or that they've done during the fight, especially if it made you feel, you know, if this fight here kind of ended things between the two of you, your person may be thinking about that fight in particular. Okay, your person is thinking about the conflict that has happened between the two of you. I wish I could fix things between us. Yeah, I feel like this is, it's actually, I keep getting pulled to this card. This is actually bothering your person quite a bit. Something that happened during a fight or argument is really bothering your person, and they're thinking about it a lot. Okay. I'm seeing you, group number one, in a position where we're trying to make a decision. Okay, you might be thinking about whether or not you should let this person go, if they're worth your time anymore, if you still feel the same about them. This is an energy of listening to your heart. Okay, your heart's going to tell you the truth of whether or not you should stay or go in this situation. And it's going to be different for all of you, you know, depending on what's happened in this connection. For some of you, this outside energy that I'm detecting is just, you know, someone who, you know, is sticking their nose where it doesn't belong, and those people can be ignored. And then for others of you, it could be a source of betrayal. So it really depends on your situation and what's happened here and which direction you should go in. But you need to listen to your heart. That's what your guides are trying to get across here. All right, group number one, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that. And I will see you next time. All right, group number two, this is going to be your reading. And we have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, so people around you wanting to give you some support regarding your situation with your person. And I'm feeling for some of you, there is an element of friendship regarding your person. So some of you may have been friends with this person first and it grew from there. Or maybe some of you met your person while out with friends, or your friends introduced you to this person, something like that. I'm also feeling that you may get some really, really good advice from a friend regarding your person and your situation, okay? And I'm also feeling that your person may actually be reaching out to friends for support about your situation, trying to get some kind of advice or something. Please clarify this reading for group number two. What is their person currently thinking and feeling? going on with their situation? What does group number 2 need to know? Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. We have Temperance in the reverse. The Four of Cups in the reverse. We have Justice crossing the reading. The Ten of Swords. The Three of Cups in the reverse. There's that friendship energy coming through again. We have the High Priestess. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so we have some air energy coming through. We have Sagittarius's energy with Temperance, and we have Libra's energy with Justice. All right, so I'm seeing fairness returning to your situation. I'm seeing someone facing their karma for, you know, some dishonest behavior. I'm seeing a possible energy of a third-party interference. And for some of you, unfortunately, I'm actually seeing that there might have been a sneaky friend. You know, a friend that perhaps wasn't being a good friend to you. Okay, with the Three of Cups in the reverse position, it can sometimes represent a friend that, you know, a friendship that turns sour, or a friend that kind of goes against you in some way, especially because we have the Ten of Swords here. So for some of you, you could have been stabbed in the back by a friend. Maybe the friend became a third party in your connection. That's a very specific energy for some of you. But I am seeing that a friend may have become a bit dishonest and may have stabbed you in the back. All right. Now the Three of Cups can represent a third party energy. So with it being in the reverse position, especially because we have the Three of Pentacles also in the reverse, another possible third party energy, I'm seeing the release of a third party. Okay, so this energy is being removed from your situation, but for some of you, this energy might be a little bit too late. Okay. So I'm seeing someone may have, like your person may feel like perhaps they made a mistake by allowing a third party into your connection, feeling like they've kind of messed things up and they're trying to backtrack. But for some of you, that energy might be a little bit too late. Like anything that they do now, I feel like it might not fully fix things, like they might not be able to win your trust back, because we have the Ten of Swords here in our future position, and the Ten of Swords is an energy that can represent an ending taking place. You know, feeling stabbed in the back, as you see this person has all these swords in their back. It can represent betrayal, so it can sometimes represent an ending that takes place because a betrayal has happened. And then we have Justice in our challenge position, and Justice is all about fairness. Okay, so with it being in the challenge position, it's showing me that there has been an injustice that has occurred. Okay, your person feels like they have been unfair to you. All right, so this particular reading has a very, very strong energy of third-party interference of some kind. It doesn't necessarily have to be of an intimate nature, but I am seeing the possibility of that. Okay, and you know, a strong energy of betrayal, your person really feeling like they have done you wrong. Okay. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position, and the Four of Pentacles is an energy that can sometimes represent someone who's very, very possessive, where they're kind of holding on to you. This is an energy of someone who holds on to something very tightly as a form of defense. It's, you know, it makes them feel safe and secure, and you can see that by this person holding on to this coin in front of their heart space to protect themselves. Sometimes this card can represent someone who is pinching pennies and they're holding on to money. They're hoarding money because they have a lack mindset and they're afraid of losing money. But it can also represent someone who's holding on to a person or a grudge, something like that. In the reverse position, this is an energy of, you know, feeling that perhaps something is slipping through your fingers. Okay, so I'm seeing someone who is wanting to hold on to you, but they feel like you're kind of slipping through. All right, like they're losing you. Okay, with the Five of Pentacles here, with the Four of Pentacles, I am saying that there could have been someone here who maybe mishandled money. Maybe your person had bad spending habits, or they could currently be struggling financially. But with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position, I'm actually seeing us kind of coming out of this energy, you know, being more smart with our money, and even coming out of a period of financial struggle. So that's very positive. We have Temperance in the reverse position, and Temperance is an energy of patience and healing as well as balance. So there is an imbalance here. I'm also seeing a power struggle. I'm getting an energy of someone who may have been very jealous, like a jealous person, and they may have behaved in certain ways trying to maintain power and control over you. Okay, and I'm feeling an energy of this person feeling like they have lost that power and control, and that you're taking back your power in the situation. Okay, so they feel like you are now uh, the person who has like control of the situation now, like you have the upper hand. All right, this card can represent a period of waiting, especially being in the reverse position. It can feel like we've been waiting for a really long time. So for some of you, you might have waited around for this person, like hoping that things could get better. But I'm saying that this person may have made you wait too long. Okay, we have the Four of Cups in the reverse position, and the Four of Cups is an energy that I oftentimes get in a reading to represent silent treatment, where someone is, purposely ignoring a person who is trying to reach out to them, and they're focused on something else here. Sometimes this energy can be, past hurt, where we're harboring hurt feelings, or there could be some kind of distraction. We have the Three of Cups here, and we have Three Cups here, so sometimes it can represent someone who's focused on the wrong energy, a third party possibly, and it makes them miss out on this cup of love that was being offered to them to begin with. All right, so I am seeing that energy coming through quite strongly. In the reverse position, however, it's like this person is hoping that you will reintroduce this energy. All right, that's what they're hoping for. They're hoping that they'll get a second chance, that this energy will be given back to them, and that they won't miss out on this cup that's being offered to them. Okay, but like I said, with the Ten of Swords here, for some of you, I feel like this, backtracking and redirection, it might be a little bit too late for some of you. You might be like, you know what, never mind, I'm good. I'm going in a different direction. All right, we have the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is an energy of someone who is psychically inclined. So some of you might be very gifted yourself. You might, get a feeling of when you're being wronged, and I feel that for some of you, maybe your intuition started to kick in. And you started to detect this dishonesty, that there was something going on before it happened. This can also represent you having a very strong telepathic bond with your person, where you can like pick up on each other's energies and things like that. And the High Priestess is an energy of hidden information. Okay, this is secret knowledge, and I'm feeling that for many of you, you might have tapped into this secret knowledge, and you kind of learned something that was intended to be kept secret from you. All right, so the Three of Pentacles is an energy of cooperation. This is us working together towards a common goal. With the card being in the reverse position, this can represent us kind of like butting heads. We're not really getting along. It's like two ships passing in the night. We're not really communicating well or understanding each other. And it can also represent you just not being in the energy of wanting to work with this person anymore. Okay. Sometimes the Three of Pentacles can be a very specific energy of, maybe a third party that happens to be in the workplace or at school. Okay, so that's a specific energy for some of you. Won't necessarily resonate for all of you. And then, like I said, with the Five of Pentacles being in the reverse position, it can represent someone coming out of a period of hardship financially. But this card is also about abandonment, feeling cast out, left behind, forgotten. With the card being in the reverse position, in the hopes and fears position, there's hope. This person is hoping. If you have like cut this person off, if you stop talking to them, this can represent your person like hoping that you'll let them back in, that you'll let them come back home, that kind of energy. It's your person wanting to seek shelter within you, and really hoping that you'll like take pity on them and let them have access back into your life. Okay, so that's hope. We have this person hoping for that energy. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse position, and the Queen of Swords is an energy of someone who is very decisive. This is someone with lived experience, someone who's been through very difficult times in their life, and because of that, they've become very wise. All right. This is someone who has very high standards, very high boundaries, and when someone crosses those boundaries, they have no issue with cutting that person out of their life. With the card being in the reverse position, I'm seeing that this person has the goal to change your mind. They're hoping to thaw your heart if you've gone cold to them. If you, sometimes the Queen of Swords is like an energy of flipping a switch, and you or almost like you have no feelings for someone all of a sudden, like you just go cold. All right. So it can represent your person feeling that you've kind of flipped a switch, you've iced them out, you've gone cold on them, and they're really hoping to thaw your heart. Okay. Yeah. So this person is hoping to change your mind. I'm saying with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my own love oracle, my Andromeda Sky Ascendant Heart Love Oracle. If you'd like one of these for yourself, you can find it in my Etsy store, and I'll have that link down below in the description. You make me nervous. All right, so an energy of your person perhaps being afraid to face you. The Queen of Swords can be quite an intimidating energy. In some depictions of this card, she is depicted with a decapitated head. With this hand that she has outstretched, there's a head that she's just holding there. All right, and that can be quite, you know, intimidating, a bit scary even. So your person may be afraid to face you, afraid to look you in the eyes and see the damage that they've caused. A lot of times people who have done you wrong will avoid you because, you know, they don't want to see the pain that they've caused because it triggers guilt within them. They feel bad. All right. So your person may actually avoid you for a period of time because of that. And then we have, I'm battling inner demons. Okay, so your person is struggling with some kind of internal war. Sometimes the Five of Pentacles can represent, you know, physical or mental unwellness. So your person could be struggling with their mental health, or even physical health, which could be impacting their mental health. I'm also seeing the possibility of addiction. So someone may, you know, have a problem with perhaps drinking too much or using other substances, but your person is struggling with something internally, and I feel that it is impacting your connection. And then we have, I feel lost without you. All right, feeling very lonely, unsure of the future. This person may have felt very guided by you, and so without your presence, without you there, they're feeling very lost. And then we have, please don't move on. Okay, so we have this energy with the Four of Pentacles being in the reverse, that you're kind of slipping through their fingers. Your person feels like they're losing you. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my original love oracle, and you can also find this in my Etsy store. That one fell on the ground. I'm just going to pick it up really quick. Okay, so we have long distance. So some of you could be in a long distance relationship with this person, but this card can also sometimes come out to represent an energy of someone who feels that you are far away and out of reach. So some of you may have blocked this person, or there just may have been a period of no communication. Reminiscing. All right, so your person's spending a lot of time ruminating, thinking about the things that have happened here in this connection, woulda, coulda, shoulda energy. All right, thinking a lot about the past. And then we have, I need time. Okay, so we have this energy of, you make me nervous. I am feeling that your person is feeling a bit intimidated by you at this time. So it may take them a little bit of time to reach out. All right. I feel like they might actually be a little bit afraid of you. And then we have, there is a third party. So this energy is, yeah, coming through pretty strongly here with the Three of Pentacles. I mean, the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. All right. And then we have this energy of betrayal that has happened here. So for some of you, this energy of friendship could represent your person reaching out to their friends, people close to them, trying to get advice regarding your situation, because I'm feeling an energy of this person kind of not knowing what to do. Feeling a little hopeless and feeling lost. I do see that this person has the intention of trying to change your mind, though. But I'm not so sure exactly how successful that will be, because I am seeing that, an energy that can represent you guys kind of cleaning the slate and wanting to move on, because, you know, a lot of hurt has happened here. All right, group number 2, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that, and I will see you next time. All right, group number 3, this is going to be your reading. And we have you deserve love. You are lovable. All right. And we have this Archer here. And this is letting me know that your person is very focused on you at this time. They could even be kind of watching you, you know, maybe creeping your social media, asking people about you. I'm seeing that this person is very focused and very curious about you. With the Archer, I'm also getting Sagittarius energy. So some of you could be a Sagittarius, or they could have Sagittarius placements. I'm also seeing an energy that is making me think of Valentine's Day. That holiday is coming up, and, you know, Cupid has their bow and arrow. So your person could be thinking about, you know, asking you out for Valentine's Day, or, you know, sending you something for Valentine's Day. But I'm getting an energy for some of you, something important could happen around Valentine's Day. Please clarify this reading for group number 3. What is their person currently thinking and feeling? What is going on in their situation? What does group number 3 need to know? Okay, so we have the Devil. There's a lot of desire here. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Chariot. We have the 5 of Wands, Page of Wands, the 2 of Wands, Queen of Cups in the reverse, Judgment in the reverse, the World in the reverse, and the Fool. Okay. So, I'm getting, for some of you, there could be an age difference here. I'm seeing a lot of desire with the Devil. This is Capricorn's energy coming through. This is your person having spicy thoughts about you. Okay, I'm seeing that your person is fantasizing about you. They could be sending you sexual energy. I'm also seeing that your person may be a bit of the jealous type. So if you already have a date for Valentine's Day, your person may be kind of watching to see if you're going out on dates, or if there's anyone new in your life or something like that. Because I'm seeing that this person is very focused on you. And with this Devil energy, it can represent toxic traits like jealousy and possessiveness. It's an energy of your person wanting you to be theirs and only theirs, okay? So they don't want anyone else to be in your life. This card can also represent an intense connection. You know, the type of connection that if you spend years apart from each other, you still think about each other. You still feel each other, okay? It's a very intense energy. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse position in the past. So I'm seeing that there has been a period of no communication. This can also represent confusion, like we don't know where we stand, we don't know what's going on, misunderstandings, things like that. Okay, so a lack of communication. We have the 5 of Wands, and this is another energy that lets me know that your person is the jealous type, because the 5 of Wands is competition, and we have this crossing the reading. It's letting me know that your person does not want to compete with other people for your attention, for your love, and they want you all to themselves, okay? This card can also represent a bit of game playing, okay? So that could be taking place when we're playing a little bit of a cat and mouse game, all right? We have the Chariot, and the Chariot is an energy of forward motion. It can represent distance and travel. So some of you could be in a long distance connection with this person. This is Cancer's energy coming through, but it's determination. Your person determined to succeed, determined to win, wanting you to be theirs, okay? If you do live at a distance, this can represent your person traveling to see you. We have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is an energy that can sometimes represent flirtation. So your person could be flirting with you a little bit. With this energy coming through, it can represent a kind gesture where your person is reaching out to you and saying, hey, how are you? That sort of thing. This card oftentimes represents some kind of good news, a very friendly energy as well. All right, so your person wanting to talk to you, maybe reaching out to you after a period of no communication with the intention of being very friendly with you, maybe building a friendship with you and growing from there, okay? We have the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is an energy of planning. Okay, I'm seeing your person being very strategic. Again, this can represent distance. If you look here, we have this person holding the globe, so it can represent your person planning to travel to see you if you do live at a distance, or maybe planning on taking you out on a date where the two of you travel or something like that. But this is your person envisioning a future with you, planning for the future, things like that. Maybe thinking about what to say because we have this energy of contemplation and, communication, misunderstanding. So your person could be thinking about how to open up to you, how to talk to you, that sort of thing. But with the Two of Wands, this is someone deep in thought. So I'm seeing your person spending a lot of time thinking about you. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So I'm seeing unexpressed emotions. Someone who may be very, very sensitive, but they try to hide it. Okay, the Queen of Cups is the only Cups card that has a cover over their cup. So this card can oftentimes represent someone who's very, very good at concealing their emotions, and they're very careful with who they share their emotions with. With the card being in the reverse, it can sometimes represent someone who's very fearful of sharing their emotions with other people, and they hide them. They try to hide their emotions. Okay, so I feel like this person hasn't expressed their emotions to you, and they may not be revealing how they truly feel at this time. We have Judgment in the reverse, and Judgment is an energy of, kind of laying in the bed that we have made for ourselves. Okay, this can represent second chances as well. So with the card being in the reverse position, this can represent someone who feels like perhaps they won't be granted a second chance. If the two of you have history, maybe there was a lot of toxic game playing going on in the past. And maybe we're hesitant to want to rejoin a connection with this person because of that. But there's an energy where your person feels that perhaps they wouldn't be granted a second chance with you if you do have a history. All right. This energy also represents heeding the call. Okay. So receiving some kind of divine guidance. With the card being in the reverse, it can represent someone who is seeing signs, like a lot of synchronicities and things like that, but they're trying their best to ignore it. It could represent your person seeing all of these, divine messages and it like scaring them, and they're trying their best to ignore it because it's freaking them out, that sort of thing. Okay. We have the World in the reverse position, and the World again is an energy that can represent distance and travel. So with it being in the reverse, it can represent your person wanting to close the distance between you. So if you are in a long distance relationship, I'm seeing that this person may be strategizing, thinking of ways to resolve this problem. Now the World is also an energy that can represent a story being completed. So with it being in the reverse position, it can represent your person feeling that the story between the two of you is not over yet, and that you have unfinished business. We have the Fool in the reverse. Now, the Fool is a big trust card for me. This card is all about embarking on a new journey and taking a leap of faith, trusting in the universe that everything's going to turn out okay. With it being in the reverse, this is us being very apprehensive. Now, it could be because of issues that happened between the two of you in the past. Maybe this person lost your trust and now you're like, I'm not so sure. All of this stuff happened before, so I'm looking over the edge now, and I'm checking for pointy rocks. I'm not just going to take this leap of faith with you. All right. So this can represent your person really needing to regain your trust in this situation, but it can also represent perhaps your person having a lot of, negative experiences in the past regarding relationships. That could be why they're very hesitant to express their feelings. And it could cause them to be very hesitant to, just jump into a new connection with you. Okay. So this can represent your person being very careful and even fearful. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my own love oracle, my Andromeda Sky Sign Heart Love Oracle. If you'd like one of these for yourself, you can find it in my Etsy store, and I'll have that link down below in the description. Please clarify this reading for group number 3. Okay, we have telepathic bond. All right, so the Queen of Cups is water energy, and water signs tend to be very, very intuitive, sometimes even psychic. So you and your person could have a lot of water placements. We have Cancer energy coming through too. So this can represent the two of you being able to pick up on each other's emotions and your feelings and that kind of thing, and having this really strong telepathic bond. We have betrayal. Okay, so there could have been past betrayal in your connection with this person. We have some toxic energy coming through, but it can also represent perhaps you or your person having a history of betrayal, where a lot of really bad things happen to us, and now we have trust issues, and these trust issues are really impacting your connection with this person. Okay, so take that, how that resonates for your situation. Will you give me a second chance? So we have, no, not this one. We have second chance energy with Judgment. With this card being in the reverse position, I'm saying that your person is feeling that perhaps you wouldn't give them a second chance. And it could be because there was betrayal in your connection here. All right. So for those of you who do have a history with this person, when something, bad happened in your connection, it can represent you being very, very hesitant to give this person a second chance. I wish I could give you more. So this is your person wanting an opportunity to give you their all. It could represent your person feeling that maybe they didn't put enough energy into your connection in the past. And this is them wanting an opportunity to really give you more in the connection. And I'm also getting an energy of this person wanting to be a better version of themselves if they were granted a second chance with you. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my original love oracle, and you can also find this in my Etsy store. Destiny is taking us down different paths. Now, I sometimes get this card to come out in a reading where I'm dealing with twin flames, okay? Because twin flames have a destined period of separation that is supposed to facilitate growth between the two of you, where you spend some time apart from each other, where you evolve and grow spiritually, and then you come back together. Sometimes it takes a couple years, sometimes it can take many years. It really depends on where you are at in your spiritual journey. Okay, so for some of you, this is representing your twin flame connection, your twin flame separation. But this card does also come out sometimes when maybe we have different life plans. Maybe someone wants children, the other person doesn't. Someone is going away to college. There's something here in our life that is causing us to go down different paths. So your person could be feeling that there are differences of opinion or different goals in life that could be sending you off in different directions. And then we have this is the end. All right, so with Judgment being in the reverse position and this card here coming out, it could really represent your person feeling that you're putting your foot down when it comes to this connection. Maybe you're really tired, maybe you're really hurt. Some of you, this is a very specific message for some of you. You could be kind of at your wit's end when it comes to dating and maybe like not wanting to date anymore for a period of time. All right, but I'm seeing this, there's a very strong energy of defeat coming out with this energy here. Your person feeling that you're kind of just, you're done. We have secrets and deception. Okay, so I do have an energy of your person not being fully honest about their feelings here, with the Queen of Cups being in the reverse. But the secrets and deception energy could be this betrayal energy that I'm seeing coming through. Okay, so for those of you who resonate with some kind of betrayal happening in your past with this person, this energy is kind of coming through quite strongly, where your person is reflecting on this energy here and feeling like that's why you're, putting your foot down. And we have reminiscing. So thinking a lot about the past. Okay. And I feel like your person especially is thinking about this energy here. This could be a little bit of woulda, coulda, shoulda. I also see that your person is planning, thinking about what to say. Okay. I did do another reading where there was, you might want to, I think it was number 2. I'll have to put in the comments which one it is. But there's another reading where I saw someone who was really intent on wanting to change someone's opinion, wanting to change the way that they feel about the connection, change their mind. Okay, so I am getting a little bit of that energy here where your person is maybe hopeful to change your mind when it comes to this energy of you being kind of done here, tired of this energy that has been happening. Okay, and I'm seeing that your person is spending a lot of time thinking about this betrayal that happened in the connection. So it's like a woulda, coulda, shoulda. How could I have done things differently? What if I did this instead of that? But we have this energy here in the near future position of your person reaching out to you in a very friendly way, maybe trying to smooth things over with you. For some of you, your person may apologize to you. But this may be kind of testing the waters to see if you respond to them at all, because I am seeing that there may have been a period of silence here. But kind of just seeing how you feel about them, if this energy here is true, if you are really just done and over with it. Because this energy can be a very friendly energy, and it can represent someone who's wanting to start a journey with you, with baby steps, starting off small. All right, but I am seeing a lot of intensity in this energy here. Some of you could have been having dreams about your person, especially, maybe even spicy dreams, because I'm seeing that your person may be sending you, very sensual, erotic energy with the devil here. Okay, and I'm seeing that they're very, very focused on you. I'm seeing this concern of some of you moving on. So your person is kind of like watching to see if there's anyone new in your life, checking if they still have access to your social media. They could be checking to see if there's anyone new who's liking your posts and things like that. All right. Okay, group number 3, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. We do appreciate that. And I will see you next time.